This is my SteamDeck OLED that I got from Valve themselves for only $420. Now, how did they do that? So, Valve has a Refurbished program where basically any returns or broken devices come in, Valve fixes them up themselves and then resells them on an aftermarket site. And it's refurbished, so they do a ton of tests, making sure that everything works as expected, and then they put it back on the market for a lot cheaper. So normally when tech has been out for a while and I start getting interested in picking one up, I'll usually go onto eBay or Facebook Marketplace. So I went on Facebook Marketplace to look for a SteamDeck OLED for a reasonable price. And guess what? They were either above $500 or they were like $100. And there was a lot of listings for $100 SteamDeck OLEDs. Obviously, that was a scam. I didn't fall for it, thankfully, but if it's too good to be true, it is. So don't go for those really lowball ones. And all the other ones I found on Facebook Marketplace were, above $500. This has been out for a little bit, and I was hoping for a better deal and just to justify it to myself because I didn't need a Steam Deck OLED because I have a PS5. I still got a backlog of games, but I just wanted a device that I could play without needing to be connected to the internet out and about. And also the deals on Steam are really, really good. So that's what got me into wanting a Steam Deck OLED. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, couldn't really find good deals on that. eBay, there was deals, but a lot of times shipping got in the way. Or if you tried to make an offer, by the end of it, it was just a little bit, or if not the same price as buying one new. So then I heard about Valve's Refurbished program. And when I went on that site, they were all out of stock. And the problem is so many people want these that as soon as they get in stock, there are people with bots and they will buy up all the inventory and there'll be none left for us. So I was like, okay, I'm a programmer. I'm going to make a bot to just check their website and let me know when it changes. So I made a little web scraper that would basically check their website every single hour. And when it changed to say the price or not, when it said not out of stock anymore, then it would send me an email. And I was like, okay, this is set. And when I get my mind onto buying something, I first have to justify it to myself. I usually give myself a few days just making sure it's not an impulse buy. So I set up this script and I'm like, if it's meant to be, then this script will tell me the price and I'll buy one. And I knew I wanted the OLED 512 gigabyte. I didn't really want the terabyte version because that one was higher in price. And I didn't really care about the matte display, the anti-reflective display. I knew I just wanted an OLED display, and because it had a better battery life and everything like that. Because all my other devices, my Switch, my TV, those are all OLED, so I know I like OLED. So I set up the bot, and I went around my day, just continued to think about okay, I'm waiting for that email. And a couple weeks ago, I was mowing my yard, and I was just thinking about it, oh, okay, I really want a Steam Deck. I wonder when they will restock and my email will tell me. So I just happened to check their website. I didn't doubt my script, but I should have because my script completely did not work. Because when I checked that website, there was a 512 gigabyte OLED version just sitting there ready to be bought, as well as a terabyte and also the LCD versions. They were all there just waiting to be purchased. So I'm like, okay, I see it. But then I'd read up online that when they come online, when the restock happens, they're around for a couple of days. So I was like, okay, I've got a couple days to really think about, should I impulse buy this or not? And when I refresh the page, they're all gone. So now I'm thinking, I'm disappointed. That means I really did want this because I was disappointed that I lost it. And I was ready to buy it. I just needed something to push me over the edge, and then seeing it and then losing it made me a little sad inside. So I decided next time it was going to come up, I would snag it. And so I was wondering, if it came out in waves, and I was correct. So about 10-20 minutes later, I was still mowing my yard and I just happened to check again, and this version, the 512 gigabyte, he was back. Not the terabyte one, but this one was back. So I'm like, okay, I will purchase him. So I put in my credit card information, and by the time I went to check out, it said, "Oop, sorry, someone else had already bought this SteamDeck." So I'm like, okay, I will wait another few minutes. So again, another SteamDeck OLED shows up, refurbished, ready for me to buy. I check out and my credit card declines it, thinking it's a scam or I'm being hacked or something, because that was the first time I just set up my credit card with Valve. So it gets blocked. And by the time I go into my app and I confirm that it's me and I go back in to finish my transaction, it's gone again. So I'm disappointed for like, but what is this now, the third time? And I'm like, okay, I have my credit card verified. I have everything set up. Like, I am continuing to check. I am checking this. I was continuing to mow. I checked it again. Another 512 gigabyte version showed up on the market. I put in my cart and I purchased it for $420. That is a steal for a SteamDeck OLED. I think everywhere I was looking was like over $500 to get it new or even used on Facebook or eBay. And it is refurbished. So I was like, okay, there might be something wrong with it. And here it is. It came in the mail and it is in like perfect condition. I think if you see any like fingerprints or anything on it right now, because that's because of me, but the screen is bright. It is vibrant. It works perfectly well. The battery life is, well, it's a SteamDeck, so it's not the best battery life compared to other devices, but it's got good battery life, few hours of playtime. The speakers, they're good, and it plays all the games that I want to play. So, all that to say is, if you really want a SteamDeck OLED for a good price, even if you don't want the OLED, the LCD versions are even less expensive. Like the 64 gig, you can get for like $300 or something. So if you wanted a SteamDeck, and you did not want to pay scalper prices or you didn't want to buy one new, then you should really go on the refurbished page and just keep refreshing, keep checking, maybe try to make a bot yourself that works, not like mine. Mine failed for some reason. I don't even know why, but that's how I got it. So it's not impossible to buy one just from the refurbished site. Just check it every day, and if you really want one, make sure your credit card is verified and just go for it. As soon as it shows up, put in your cart, check out, pay for it, and a couple weeks later, actually I think it was about a week since I purchased it, it came in the mail, and it comes with a charger, it comes with the case, it's got a 1-year warranty, and it's everything that I was expecting. And man, going from a PS5 controller like the PS Portal to this hand grip, this one's a lot more comfortable. Just the way my thumbs fit perfectly, like that's where they want to go. And this is a very comfortable controller. So again, if you were looking for a verified refurbished from Valve, it's not impossible. If I can do it, you can do it. And I tried to use fancy tools and it failed. I just did the generic way. I had 2 web browsers open, one on Chrome, one on Safari, because sometimes with the caching of their website, sometimes it would say it's available, sometimes it said it was not. So I had 2 web browsers going at the same time, refreshing, and whichever one saw that this was back in stock first, that's when I went through to do the purchase. So you might have to get a little clever, but you can do it. So my experience with getting a refurbished, pretty good. I'm very happy with the device. Like, this is solid. Like, if someone said this was brand new, I would believe them. So anyway, hopefully this helps someone, and follow along for more tech videos. I'm hopefully going to be coming out with more about the Steam Deck, my PS5, and just my smart home in general and all the tech. So stay tuned for that.